some hawkers coming around. And in the past, before we had the Airport City Association created 3 years ago, this was in a very much terrible state, but now it has been improved. And our executive secretary, Kweku, he will be able to tell us some more.
As to the hawkers, like my president said, initially it was worse, but now it's better. Now, the hawkers around the city, they are outside our boundaries. Okay. So we are a bit restricted. So all we do with the ones outside the city is to inform the authorities, the police or LADMA. Those are the two. And like I showed you earlier, there are pictures. So I take snapshots and I send it to them. Sometimes they work on it, sometimes they don't. Like I mentioned, people selling at the bus stop or Pebia bus stop. They started one person. The police came, actually did things about it. So the woman didn't come for some weeks. Then later she came again. Now there are two. So we take snapshots, send it to them, and try to make sure that they do the right thing. The ones within the city, what we've done is, if they are on people's plots, okay, they are not in a common area. So the association do not necessarily invade in people's plots. So, and most of the buildings themselves are under construction. The workers need to eat. There are security men who don't get enough salaries to buy the kind of foods other people would have come by. So we leave some of these people on plots, not on the streets, not on the pavement. We don't do that. And there's a time limit for those who walk around. From 12 to 2, if you are walking around selling maybe, how do you call it, boat float or something, we may not hassle you too much. But early in the morning and late in the afternoon, we actually restrict them. So we have rules and regulations, and we are trying to manage the situation. We won't say we don't totally out of the area, because we know once all the buildings are up, there is no way for them to be here in the first place. So they are still on people's plots, and we manage them in the way that, because there are still construction going on there, we still know that people will eat. So we just make sure we manage the situation. It doesn't become a mess. The ones outside the city, that is a hard one. All we can do is just notify the authorities to pick up on it. It's definitely outside our jurisdiction.
Airport City, we are under LADMA, and we pay both property rates and business operating license, and these are mandated by law. Most buildings, they're around 20,000 to 25,000, and then there's also the operating license. And we tried 3 years ago to do negotiation with LADMA, but we failed. And we believe they are not supporting Airport City. And Airport City is part of the airport. You know, we are mandated under the Ghana Airport Company Limited, and they actually give us the mandate to operate here, because we saw a lack of leadership from LADMA. Since our inception, we now have our own security. We also have our own cleaning department. We fix the gutters, we clean the gutters, we fix the street lights, we do underground. Even when our septic tank, the communal septic tank, which goes to sewage treatment plant, fails, we also manage it. And we have done this a couple of times, and they are not supporting us. So we're not happy. We want the new chief executive to come and meet ACA, because ACA is the legal representation here, and we need the support of the president to make Accra truly the center of Africa.